Go ahead.
So today on the ride, we saw a really cool donut shop in the Strip District called Peace, Love, and Donuts, and so we definitely want to go there for breakfast sometime.
This is the first time I've done Pedal Pittsburgh, and it's been really cool because I've seen places that I've never been before. I've been through the Lawrenceville and the Oakland section, but this time I went to the North Shore where the pineapple sculpture is out front. And just that whole area is really neat. The old houses are awesome. It's a great place to cycle through.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's Eileen Winkler. I saw a new bakery, I think it's Clementine or something, and on Lawrenceville there's lots of new stores, cocoa and restaurants, and things that I haven't seen before.
Well, something I've never seen before on my bike ride was the circus.
So what I learned on this bike ride was that we have a ton of hills in Pittsburgh, and like riding in a car is completely different of getting up them in a bike. And also that you can meet a lot of great people, which I just met him today, and he's my motivation to get done with 50 miles.
Well, I wasn't sure I had any good answer for that question, but thinking about it, I was pleasantly surprised to see the growth and the development in the Lawrenceville area. It was quite nice to see the cafes and the little boutique shops. So I was glad to pass through that area and see what they've been doing there.
Well, on this ride, this is the first time I've done the 50-mile Pedal Pittsburgh, and what I saw was on the north side we went all the way up and by Riverview Park and through streets I've never been to before, and the architecture of some of the homes is absolutely fabulous with these big porches and really nice. It's just that, I don't know, style that you think of as 100 years ago of people sitting out on the porches and watching everybody go by. I really like that. And then the other thing I've noticed is you notice how steep hills are, because when you come on them in a car you pay absolutely no attention whatsoever, but when you're on a bike you make a difference. So and great views of the city throughout this ride, so whoever planned it I give kudos to, because if you're not from this area, which I am, but you just get to see fantastic parts of the city.
Okay, well I loved my ride today. Going through Lawrenceville was really beautiful. What was really great about it, I never noticed this place called the East End Ecclesia, which means church in Greek, and since I didn't get to go to church this morning, it was pretty awesome to drive by it. But the whole Lawrenceville area was filled with a bunch of great places.
I was just blown away by what kind of shape that's in. The last time I came through there in a car, it was pretty dilapidated, and now all the storefronts are fixed up. A lot of nice businesses, restaurants. It just looks fantastic. It looks so much better than the last time I remember it.
What neighborhood again?
Lower Lawrenceville and Bloomfield. You know, from the Doughboy out towards the park here. It's, I'll tell you what, I'd consider moving there. I really would. Very nice. Nice neighborhood. People walking the streets, young people, old people. You know, nice neighborhood. Very nice.
Different as the years go by doing Pedal Pittsburgh. I think that the motorists are finally starting to give us more respect on the roads that we deserve.
What I saw today was at Deutschtown. Is that what it is? Great part, great hill going up there, and then coming right back down, being able to see the Heinz factory and the Penn Brewery and everything like that. It was a fantastic sight. It's a lot of fun coming up and coming right back down.
Hi there. We ride every week. This is one of our rides, and what's best about it is every week there's something different going on the river, so you get a new scene every week, so it's never boring.
I like the variety along the route. You get to see all the different neighborhoods in Pittsburgh, things you might not see if you were just going on a ride by yourself. It's nice to ride with other riders. It's a great time. Good fun.
Hey, the South Side Works is really cool. Hot Metal Bridge is excellent. What's really nice though is the trail development down by the stadiums. Very, very nice ride. Very, very good place to go with your family.
In the Strip District there was a new organic supermarket. That was nice to have more options besides Whole Foods.
Yeah, I'm new to Pittsburgh. I just moved here in December, so being able to tour the city, get to know it a little bit better, see the great old neighborhoods that Pittsburgh offers, and some of the places that you wouldn't go normally, so it's a good ride. Thanks for putting it on.
I noticed that Lawrenceville is really cool. It's totally, there's new storefronts, there's new businesses there, it's totally grown, there's bike lanes, it's really cool. It seems like it's a combination of what Bike Pittsburgh's done to get more bikers on the street, what River Life's done to enhance the waterfront all the way around the city. It's really cool.
What have you noticed on your ride today that you haven't noticed before?
This is the first time that I got a good look at the new bike trail that goes in front of the convention center. I could see it from across the river, and it was beautiful with the landscaping and the new railings and everything.
I am from out of town. I'm from Toledo, Ohio, and I've noticed that Pittsburgh has some really great bike trails. I loved biking down by the river, and the rest stops have been great, and I absolutely love the scenery around here. Way to go, Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
Mi nombre es Mauricio Martínez. En este día, un día muy cansado, pero un día muy bueno. Para mí es un honor de estar presente en esta agrupación que se ha hecho hoy domingo. Como les puedo mostrar a toda esta gente, muy cansado en the bicycle, pero está bien. Mucha gente tiene gran resistencia, pero yo estoy muy cansado. It's okay. Okay.
The West Allegheny Street, I found it. It was nice. Never been out. Beach Avenue. Beach Avenue.
Okay, thank you.
I noticed a lot more things on Butler Street than I noticed before. It looks like some new businesses, and I saw a lot of people lined up for breakfast.
Okay, what have you noticed today while riding that you haven't seen before?
I haven't seen the trail in front of the convention center. The view from across the river looking at the convention center was quite nice.
Only living here for 3 years, I've gone through neighborhoods that I've never been in, and I've seen Highland Park, which I've never seen before.
All the new development and businesses along Butler Street through Lawrenceville and the whole way up to Highland Park.
It was fun riding through the strip and seeing kind of the backside of the strip that you don't see very often. That was fun. And a lot of riders.
Wondering where you guys went.
Never seen this many people on bicycles before.
Okay.
This is the longest ride I've ever done in the city limits, and I'd never been up to Troy Hill because that's a really big hill and I don't like hills so much. But it was really pretty and it was charming and I loved it, and the view up there was spectacular. So I never would have gone if it wasn't for this bike ride with Pedal Pittsburgh.
So I've seen many more bikers this year, more than I've seen in past years, and I didn't see rain. That was the first thing I noticed this year. Every year I've gone, there's been rain. So I'm happy to see that there's no rain, and I'm going to get in my 35 miles with my buddy here.
We do 35 miles. The thing that I've noticed is there's a more diverse group of people. A lot of unique bikes that I've noticed, unicycles, a couple tandems, a couple recumbents on the trail. So all type of people, different ages. You have young kids out here who look like they were 7 or 8 years old, and we had some who could turn those numbers around and be 87 years old. But it's been an enjoyable ride.
Including the youngsters here.
Thank you.
Representing Pittsburgh Major Taylor Cycling Club.
Lots of potholes everywhere. Children's Museum. There's a skull there I've never noticed before. It's a kind of traditional skull. I don't know if it's open, closed, whatever, but never heard it on the news.
Okay.
Other than that, you know, the new Del Monte, all the new restaurants around the stadiums, everybody should notice those. Other than that, fixing some of the shops up along the Butler Street in Lawrenceville. They're starting to renovate that. That's about it.
Okay, thank you.
I would say about Pittsburgh, we loved going down by the river. It was great to see all the bridges and the beautiful city, and just the area is really nice. So that's what we really liked. Thank
Seen
you.
the sun around here for a while, so it was a nice dry day today. I really appreciate it.
Saw a lot of different hills than before, like bigger hills. I never noticed some parts of the zoo I saw. I never went through that one back street with all the houses and stuff. It was really cool seeing all the houses, how nice it was. The park with all the trees, it was cool.
I've never been up behind the zoo, and there's a beautiful swimming pool up there. I believe it's a community neighborhood pool, and a beautiful park area and a platform that goes out into a lake. I've lived in Aspinwall 28 years, and I've never ever seen that. Shame on me. So this was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Well, it's a beautiful day to ride in Pittsburgh. Everything looked beautiful. I can't say one thing stood out, but Pittsburgh's a great town to ride in. It always looks great, but the Conservancy does a great job with plantings, and it's just a beautiful city and a great day to ride.
I haven't biked around Pittsburgh much, so it's been really good to see. I've seen all back behind the zoo, and I've gotten to see the whole west side of Pittsburgh that I've never been over to before. And that's pretty much, I mean, I've been all down through the middle of Pittsburgh, so that's all the new stuff that I've seen. Hopefully I'll see a bunch more on the rest of the ride.
We need to stop at 21st Street Coffee. Best coffee in town.
I came here to visit Pedal Pittsburgh. It's great. I love it, except the potholes in the streets. So what do you think?
That's good, yeah. Potholes, what else is new? All the new buildings down at the Three Rivers, you know, between Steelers and baseball.
The stadium.
It's all new.
Yeah, I like the mixture of old buildings and new buildings. That's great. You can see the old city is diminishing and new buildings build up, and it's quite lively and well done.
All right.
Good?
Thank you.
Good footage.